Good morning. I'm meteorologist Kevin Smith here again at the National Weather Service in Pocatello with another edition of your weather hazard briefing for Tuesday, September 27th, Pattern Change Thursday. Our headline on the briefing today: if you're looking for a break from the warmer temperatures, well above average for this time of year, looking for a little more of a fall flavor in the air, I think we can grant your wish here as we step forward through the next few days. So let's take a look here. Warmth continues. In the meantime, high pressure will continue to support unseasonably warm temperatures, 10 to 15 degrees above where they normally are, according to climatology for late September, but otherwise low impact weather conditions continuing today into Wednesday. We will see just a slight increase in winds on Wednesday afternoon, not going to be impactful for most of us, except for maybe a few fire weather partners. I've got a graphic here for that in just a moment. Pattern change comes in Thursday. We have a low pressure system that'll come into the region. Conditions turning cooler, noticeably cooler, quite breezy across southeast Idaho for Thursday, and showery as well, with a few isolated thunderstorms. Also possible, particularly along and east of I-15. Forecast confidence does decrease as we go toward the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday timeframe. How long is this system going to stick around? The main question that the weather models are grappling with. Some potential for at least cooler conditions, if not a few lingering showers, to hold on across portions of the region, particularly in the mountains on Friday, maybe into Saturday, maybe into Sunday. It's hard to tell right now, but as we start to step into early next week, the chances of a little bit warmer, a little bit drier conditions returning to the region do certainly increase. So we'll see how all of this trends here over the next couple days. Weather risk outlook. First thing I want you to notice is we're pretty low risk across the next 5 days across the entire region. And that is certainly good news. But also Thursday is lit up as our day of change, our pattern change across the region. Wednesday, holding warm and dry, slight increase in wind. Thursday, cooler, showery conditions, a few isolated thunderstorms here in the southern and eastern highlands, roughly along and east of I-15, and breezy conditions across the region as well. Here's those few showers possibly hanging out into Friday, possibly into Saturday as well. It all depends on how quickly we can move this low pressure system east. Models still split on whether or not that'll be a progressive exit and will dry out quicker, or whether some of that'll hang around, but not expecting anything terribly impactful during that period as far as the weather goes. No watches, warnings, or advisories in effect this morning anywhere across the region. Satellite, just like yesterday morning, incredibly clear across the state of Idaho as we head toward sunrise here. Just a few clouds in Nevada right now showing up on the satellite loop. We are expecting a little bit of an increase in high-level clouds as we go through the day today, increasing a little bit more into Wednesday. It's all ahead of the system coming in, but still quite a bit of sunshine out there and no real impact from that across the region. Low temperatures as you step out this morning, nice and cool once again. Readings in the 40s and 50s depending on where you live. High temperatures today, gaining again just a few degrees over yesterday. The warming trend continues, upper 70s to mid 80s, even some upper 80s out here in the normally warmer eastern Magic Valley and Raft River region. 85 for Pocatello, 83 up in Chalice, a little cooler, 76 in Island Park, 77 in Driggs. Quite pleasant as you get kind of out away from the population centers and into the more mountainous areas. But again, certainly quite above average on those temperatures for this time of year. We hold almost steady on Wednesday, just gaining or losing a degree or two here or there, generally topping out in the upper 70s to mid 80s once again. I threw these two graphics in here. I do want to touch on this for our fire weather partners. By the time the pattern change arrives Thursday, our relative humidities have increased quite a bit. We have showers working into the region. Even though the winds are going to be there, we're not going to see the dry surface conditions that we've been dealing with the past few days. So Thursday's out as far as getting to what we like a critical fire weather by our definition. Wednesday's kind of the transition day to watch, though. So over here on the left is those afternoon minimum relative humidity values Wednesday afternoon. They are starting to tick up They are increasing just a little bit, but you can see over portions of the Arco Desert and down across the eastern Magic Valley, still some potentially critical readings of 15% or slightly lower. Same up here in the valleys near Chalice, 14%, a little higher, 18% in Salmon. Just not seeing a lot of coverage here, according to the latest data, to keep those relative humidity values low enough, overlapping with wind to get us to red flag criteria. Those wind gusts during the afternoon are shown over here on the right. We're close. 21 gusts in Chalice, 24 up near Yellow Jacket. Looking for gusts to 25 here in the mountainous region, mountainous areas to reach that red flag criteria. So big picture here, it's a day to watch. We may get close on meeting criteria, but things not quite lining up perfectly for a really, truly critical weather day. Right now, I think the odds favor not reaching red flag criteria over areas where the fuels are critical. Okay, looking forward into Thursday. This is our day of change. This is our cooler, showery, windy day across the region. Look at these temperatures come down. Upper 60s to lower 70s for readings across the region. Again, showers region-wide, maybe a few thunderstorms along and east of I-15. Those winds, here's the latest wind gust forecast for Thursday afternoon, mostly out of the west-southwest across the region, and this has increased just a touch over what we showed you yesterday. For most of you listening to this briefing, this is still going to be a breezy Idaho day. We're not reaching our advisory criteria, not going to be terribly impactful for most of you. On the fire weather scene, again, we're moist, but the winds will be increasing. Also, if you have light outdoor objects that may blow around, or you have a vehicle or maybe an empty tractor trailer that's really sensitive to the wind, do keep this in mind. But in general, not expecting any terrible issues out of winds of this magnitude, and we'll continue to see how those numbers trend here in the next few days. So anywhere you see yellow or better here, yellow to orange shading, wind gusts of 30 to 35 miles an hour now in the forecast Thursday afternoon. Friday and Saturday, we're going to take it down another notch. We're going to shave off another 5+ degrees from those temperatures. If you are looking for fall feeling weather with some clouds out there, maybe a few of those lingering showers and nice cool high temperature readings, these are your days. Friday and Saturday, Friday here on the left, Saturday on the right. Everyone topping out in the 60s, not currently expecting to reach 70 really anywhere except maybe getting really close in Shoshone and Twin Falls as we head into Saturday. So for fall lovers, beautiful on the temperature forecast here Friday and Saturday. That's the latest on our weather hazard briefing. As always, if you have questions, comments, concerns for us, please reach out to us here in our office. And everyone have a fantastic Tuesday.